Hey, what's up, friends? Welcome in. I'm so happy that you decided to click on this video. I'm going to give you the top 5 nonprofit organization of grants that you can apply for here in April, all the way up until the end of the year, majority of these grants that I'm going to go over. If you don't know me, I am Superior Shelby. I am a 71% successful grant writer, and I have helped over 800 businesses get free money grant opportunities to start their business and scale. The most I've ever gotten somebody funded in grant funding, friend, is $2.5 million. And last year in 2023 was $750K, okay? So this is for all nonprofits only. You must have things like a 501c or a 501c3 form. And then also you want to make sure you have a LOI, which is a letter of intent. So what are your intentions when you decide to request this funding? And also you want to have your funding amount and your funding chart already put together, okay? If you are a nonprofit organization, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you are just getting your feet wet in a nonprofit organization space, then you want to already create project proposal. A project proposal will have your letter of intent. It will also have your financials, so like what you would use this money for, a full X and Y axis chart, right, that explains how you would utilize the money, the funding that you're requesting, and how that funding will help out with the goals and the mission that you have for your nonprofit organization, okay? There's so many nonprofit grants out here. Matter of fact, there's more nonprofit grants out here than there is personal and small business grants. So I advise everybody to take advantage of these opportunities, especially if you are in the nonprofit space, all right? Make sure you have the 501c3. You will definitely need that for all of these grants, okay? So for those of you who are just knowing about me, thanks so much for liking and getting on this video. Let's just get down to it, all right? I don't want to waste any more time. All right, so I am here on my laptop, all right? And going onto my laptop. Y'all see me here in the corner. Hey y'all, how y'all doing, friend? All right, so in order for you to access this, this free grant list, then you want to visit medium.com, all right? Medium.com is where I put all of my free grant lists, from small business grant lists and also the nonprofit organization grant list. It's a free platform. It's where I post all of my blogs. And if you are a part of my Superior Grant Squad, you know I use medium.com all the time, and I'm always dropping some free grant lists, and I'm giving you guys the grant list first before it even drops, all right? So if you would like to join my grant squad, where I am doing live weekly Q&As, and I'm also walking you through how to apply for a lot of these opportunities I talk about here on YouTube. It's a $20 a month sign up. All you have to do is click the link down below in the description and get signed up, and I'll see you in the community, okay? All right, so the first grant, and I have here at the top, it says, before applying for these grant opportunities, I advise that you make sure you have a 501c3, a letter of intent, and a proposal. Having these documents will make your grant application journey smoother and efficient. So the first grant I want to go over is called the Standard Charitable Foundation. This is a really great philanthropy grant for anybody who wants to do like community organization, community development, youth development, children's and family development. This is a really great grant for you all. This grant, I believe, goes up to about $25,000 or so. So let's read on. It says, in 2006, we celebrated our 100th annual anniversary, and to mark the occasion and properly honor our rich legacy philanthropy, we launched the Standard Charitable Foundation. The mission of the Standard Charitable Foundation is to make a positive difference in the communities we serve by supporting community development, education, and disability organizations. While the foundation has a broad goal of making a positive difference in our communities, we place special emphasis on helping individuals and families who have experienced a major disability or the loss of a loved one. Especially if you guys lost a loved one during COVID, yeah, this is one for you. So the funding guidelines. To be eligible for funding, an organization must be charitable, nonprofit, tax-exempt organization as determined by the Section 501c3 of the IRS. All requests for funding must be submitted through their online portal, and organizations should align with at least one of the 4 focus areas: healthy communities, disability and empowerment, cultural development, or education and advancement. Rewards can range from $5,000 up to $25,000, but the average award gift is $10,000, and there is no deadline date for this grant. So you can click on the link. It'll take you directly to where you need to be, right, which is the actual page here, all right? And then here is the guidelines and all that good stuff. You can read through it, and then you will click on apply for funds, and it will take you to where you need to be to get signed up and all that stuff, okay? So this is the funding guideline. apply for funds. You want to leave the site, hit OK, and it's going to take you to where you need to be to sign yourself up, okay? So if you want a walkthrough of this, just join the community. The link is in the description, and then you can request in the community. I'll go through this and walk you all through it. All right, so let's go to the next grant. So the next grant that I want to go over is called the Max and Victoria Dreyfus Fund. It says the Max and Victoria Dreyfus Foundation will consider grants for IRS qualified nonprofit organizations located within the United States. The foundation aims to support organizations and programs for which a relatively small amount of funding might make a large difference. The foundation will consider requests to support museums, cultural and performing arts programs, schools and hospitals, educational and skills training, and other programs for youth, seniors, and persons with disabilities, environmental and wildlife protection activities, and other community-based organizations and programs. Awards typically range from $1,000 to $20,000. The foundation cannot make grants to individuals. Meaning, when they say individuals grants, that means they cannot give you a grant to you personally for like rental assistance, for you to pay for your kids' milk, or for you to have because you're a senior and you need help. Like those are personal grants. Those are like Social Security benefits, WIC assistance, SNAP food assistance, and also rental assistance, okay? So you would have to apply for those. This is only for nonprofits with a 501c3. Now it says our application requirements. Our application requires organizations and contact information, answers to questions related to your organization's nonprofit status, answer to questions related to the past awards request, a summary of your organization's purpose and programs, a summary of how potential funding would be utilized, a letter of request, aka letter of intent, your organization's most recent 990 if applicable, and this is a tax form, a itemized program budget, all right, and for organizations applying for program support, and a copy of your organization's IRS letter stating that you are a 501c3 tax exempt, not a private foundation status, okay? So the timeline and deadlines for this. So it says requests received between May 11th up until November 10th, all right, are considered for funding during our spring award fund, okay? So we are ahead of the game. And it says all applicants who submit requests during this time frame can expect to receive a status update by email by the end of April. Those who are selected for further consideration can expect to receive a final decision by mail by the end of May. All right. So it's April 11th. So we would maybe we've already missed the spring round. I'm not sure, but I would still apply. And then it says requests received between November 11th to May 10th. All right. You are going to be considered for the fall award round. So all applicants who submit a request during this time frame can expect to receive a status update by email by the end of October. Those who have been selected for further consideration can expect to receive a final decision by mail by the end of November. The award amount is $20,000. Now, they didn't really give us a deadline date. This is a rolling basis grant. So you'll always be able to take advantage of this opportunity as long as you apply and you already know when you would receive some type of information. So the next grant will be the NBCUniversal Local Impact Grant. This is really cool. And I'm gonna go to the website because I really do like their website. See, isn't it cute? All right, so real cute. It says, supporting organizations strengthening our communities in 2024, NBCUniversal Local Impact Grants will award $2.5 million to nonprofit organizations in 11 NBC and Telemundo-owned television station markets. The grant program will provide unrestricted funds to eligible nonprofits with the total expenses between $100,000 and $1 million. You can apply here. You can click that link. You gotta click there. It says, thank you for your interest, and applications will be accepted from March 19th until April 19th. Okay, so if you're submitted after 7:59 p.m. Eastern, all right, on April 19th, you will not be considered. Okay, that's how it is. So it's April 11th, right? So you have about 8 days or so to complete this. The Comcast NBCUniversal Foundation, NBC, and Telemundo-owned television stations will fund organizations that are doing work in 3 specific areas: youth education and empowerment, next generation storytellers, and community engagement. These grants are generally general operating grants, and your application will be reviewed based on your overall work and impact to your local community. All right, so if you're doing youth education, it could be STEM, anything in like empowerment and education, next generation tellers. It's programs that promote access to develop pathways for emerging talent and youth voices from underrepresented communities to explore careers in arts, news, sports, and entertainment. And then it says community engagement programs that enable individuals to engage and volunteer in their communities. Okay, so super dope. Find out more from your local station. So if you are in the Bay Area, okay, San Francisco, if you're in Boston, Chicago, LA, I guess this is Detroit, Connecticut, New York, Philly, Washington, South Florida, or San Diego, okay? So, and I think this might be California, I'm not sure. Or New England. Might be New England. All right, so, or Nebraska. All right, either way. There you go, okay? So you can apply for that one, super dope. Let's move forward. All right, award amount is up to $100,000. You have by April 19th to apply for that one. So the next one I wanna go over is called the McGuffin grant. All right, you must be a nonprofit with a 501c3. I keep saying that, all right? Remember, all of these work like that. It says how the grant works. The McGuffin grant is an opportunity for all of us here at McGuffin to do forward-thinking, fun, and necessary communication works for groups that make a real difference in our communities. Each year, we invite nonprofits of all shapes and sizes to submit applications. We choose the one we think is the best fit to receive $30,000 worth of creative strategies and design solutions. Then, for 6 months, we work hand in hand with that group on a project or projects that best fits their goals. Like an identity redesign, a fundraiser, a direct mail campaign, a brochure, or a website refresh, our strategists, designers, writers, and other members of the team pool their time and talents to create of the team. They will pool their time and talent, to create communications that get our grant recipients noticed and get them results. Okay, so they have a full YouTube channel, a YouTube video that really explains it thorough and deep depth. But like $30,000 is what you can get. You have by April 15th to apply, which is just 4 days away. So you guys actually want to apply for this grant right now, okay, ASAP. All right, P&G Alumni Foundation, share values, investing together and creating opportunity. All right, so it says now in our 19th year of grant making, we encourage a charitable organization to apply if their mission aligns with the foundation's focus on economic empowerment and a P&G alumni is actively and meaningfully involved. The deadline to apply is May 11th, okay? So we have an entire 30 days, like a whole month. It's April 11th and I'm recording this, so yeah. It said the foundation invests in programming that contributes towards real employment, including job skills development and vocational training, business-related education and training, entrepreneur or business ventures viable in the local communities. All right, so as long as the foundation invests in programming that contributes towards real employment, including these skills. So if you are a nonprofit organization and you are helping persons who suffered from, let's see, like domestic violence, or someone who suffered from severe trauma, and you are helping them develop their mindset, and also you are helping them become self-sufficient, and you are looking to invest some money into a program that will teach them job readiness skills, right? That will teach them some sort of online trade, that will teach them how to become a better customer service agent, then this is the grant for you. It says, the foundation accepts grant requests from a tax-exempt 501c3 organization in the United States, all right? Your mission, it says, and from charitable equivalent outside the United States, subjected to the following. So even if you aren't in the United States, right? So a lot of y'all are in Africa, India, Dubai, here in Latin America with me. This grant is for you as well, as long as you are doing something that was, especially if you are freaking in Africa or in a Latin America country, and you want to offer say you want to offer like jobs, right? Say you want to offer American US-based jobs, online jobs to your people in like Africa, right? But you want to be able to develop their mindsets. You want to be able to develop their English. You want to be able to develop all their comprehension, reading comprehension according to the American guidelines, right? And then you're going to have to invest in programs, right? So invest in, let's say, like, some type of customer service certification online to help them really understand how to, problem solve in the event that they're speaking with a customer. Like, this is really good grant opportunity through Procter & Gamble, which is really weird, but this is a really great grant for anybody who's nationally in the United States or international, okay? So you have by May 11th to apply for this grant, all right? And the grant cycle actually just recently opened 10 days ago, so it closes on May 11th, all right? Your mission in the project program seeking funding must be strongly aligned with the foundation's mission of economically empowering those in need. Your proposal must demonstrate how it contributes towards sustainable employment opportunities, i.e., job skill development, vocational training, business-related training, entrepreneur or business ventures. One or more P&G alumni must be actively and meaningfully involved with the charitable organization for a minimum of 1 year. All right, so that means you need to be in the nonprofit space at least a year, and also you need to get a Procter & Gamble alumni. So you need to reach out to them or find somebody, all right, and then have them join your team. The charitable organization must be in existence for at least 2 fiscal years, so that means you need to be in have your 501c3 for at least 2 years, right? But you need somebody to be on your team for Procter & Gamble for at least 1 year. And it says grants are annual awards and limited 1-year commitments. Okay, so that's super dope. You guys can go ahead and apply for that one. Simply click on the link here and take you directly to the site and all of the rest of the information, okay? So those are the top 5 nonprofit organization grants that I went through, I chose, and I was like, okay, this sounds pretty good. I think this is off to a great start. Usually here on my channel, I talk about small business development, grants and small business grants because I'm a small business development coach. I'm for profit all day. But I do have some of you all who have some really great hearts and you have started your nonprofits. You do have a 501c3, and you are simply just looking for organizations or places that will fund your charity or that will fund your organization so you can continue to help and push forward the community. So here's 5 that you can apply for here. And you can also click the link down below and join my Superior Grant Squad, okay? It's only $20 a month. And I will walk you through each of these grants, and I'll also answer any of your questions that you might have when you are applying for these opportunities. Especially if you don't know what a letter of intent should look like, if you don't know what your pitch deck should look like, and if you don't know what your proposal should look like to help increase your chances of approval, okay? So have at it. Share this video, like, and subscribe. I'm so happy that you decided to watch this far. Don't forget to turn on push notifications because I'm usually on live stream, so you can ask any of your questions, get any of your questions answered live on YouTube. All right, and I'll see y'all next time. All right, peace and blessings. Have a great day. Bye.